massive honour.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge honour, both, personally to be able to play and represent the state, but for more important things to help what's been a difficult time for the country and many people, and hopefully it's a great turnout on Friday week, and we put on a good show.
Yeah, I can only reiterate what Higgins said. It's obviously a great night for all involved. We're wrapped to be part of it, and hopefully you can really help the bushfire communities.
In terms of, I guess, that extra addition with the bushfire stuff, I guess that makes, in terms of playing, almost a no-brainer.
Oh, clearly, I think significant input from all players, and you can see with the calibre of the two squads that guys were keen to play for that reason, and also the reason to play in a game where the best in the competition are playing. So it's a great honour.
Who are you most looking forward to playing with?
Well, it's an unbelievable side and midfield, and the big fella's going to be tapping it down to a few handy names inside. So he might be difficult to find out who he's hitting to, but he's going to have plenty of options in there.
Is that one of the lures, Goldie? I guess the once-in-a-lifetime chance to play with all of these great players?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you get to play with the absolute best of the competition, you want to jump at it because it's only going to make all of us better players, I think. And I think it'll be interesting to see who wants to go target first contest, because I reckon there'll be a fair few butting of heads. But it's really exciting and looking forward to the amount of names that have put their hand up and available.
Good memories of the State of Origin concept from when you guys were kids too? Watching it on TV?
Yeah, bits and pieces. Growing up, probably not as much into the footy. I only watched bits and pieces of it, but I think any time you get the opportunity to put on the big V, you understand the history that comes with that, and the players and the performances that have gone before us, and you do definitely want to live up to that.
You too, Shaun?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was a mad footy supporter growing up, and to watch the State of Origin was huge. And I was actually just a couple of weeks ago chatting to Gavin Brown, who's an assistant coach here, and there was an old game not long ago that I was watching, and he was playing in it, and just to get his experience to be able to play with the best in the competition, and how highly regarded it was for him and the guys from that time. So for this generation, as I mentioned, great honour.
Boomer would probably be regaling you with some of his efforts as well.
Oh, he was walking around before with his jumper on, but he's obviously the last winner of the best on ground, and for him still holds that up with premierships as well. So it's a tremendous honour, and Goldie and myself are wrapped that we can represent the football club as well.
Obviously a juggling act in terms of the footy and your preparations for season proper, and versus, I guess you're talking about the old guys when it really was a really hard contest versus an exhibition game. Now, how do you weigh that up, if that makes sense?
Well, I'm sure when the balls bounce, that really won't come into the mindset of the players. They'll want to put their best foot forward. You're representing both your football club and also the state, and many people that have been affected over the last couple of months. So I'm sure it'll be a tough game, and one that hopefully is a great spectacle to watch.
How is the pre-season going under Coach Rees? Much difference to what you're used to? Or?
It's been really good. The way the whole group has adjusted to the differences from previous years to this year has been great, and we can't speak any higher of the way that Rees and Brady Rawlings as well has come in and really shaped the way we want to go forward. And I think there's been a lot of excitement, and we can't wait to get out there this week against the Bulldogs, because we've been training pretty hard for 4 months, and now it's time to put into action.
How's Ben Brown pulled up after his little setback last week?
I think he's going okay. I think he's still being assessed and working out a timeline exactly what's going to be best for his footy. But he says he's feeling pretty good, and it just depends on how long it takes to heal.
Rees has been pretty candid in saying that it's finals or failure in his eyes. You guys are some of the older players here now. How does it feel to have the bar set so high? Is it encouraging that the coach is shooting for the stars here?
Yeah, it is. It's encouraging for all players, but guys in the back end of their career, like Goldie and myself, to clearly want to get back on the final stage and take this football club back to where it belongs, and fantastic that Shuri can come out and say that, and now as players we need to echo that and represent the club in the right way. But we're really confident in the pre-season we've had and what we're building towards, and we're excited for this year and the years beyond.
Ben Cunnington has also said that he's been personally challenged to take his game to another level. Have you all sort of experienced a sort of similar challenge on a personal front from the coach? Or?
Yeah, we have. I think Shaun probably challenged us at the back end of last year when he took over as caretaker coach, and then Cunners is no different. There's areas of his game that he wanted to work on. He's the sort of guy that jumps into that, and he's had a fantastic pre-season. Also going to be representing the club next week as well, so that's great. And all of us have been challenged to take our game to a new level.
And you both were in the same boat, sort of towards the end of last year, linked to other clubs and almost left. I think you were close to going to Geelong. You said before excitement. That is the general feeling. Are you pretty glad that you stuck around now?
Oh, very much so. You know, I always wanted to be a North player. I love this footy club, and I really believe in the direction that we're headed. And that was the biggest carrot for me to stay. Was that I love the group of players that we've got. We've got a really good playing group. We've got good relationships there, and with the coaching staff and the off-field staff, we're one club, and that's it's a really nice feeling, and you definitely want to achieve something at this footy club.
What was it that got you over the line? Was it something in particular that Reece was able to convey to you?
Well, I think it was I always wanted to stay. It was never that I wanted to leave. It was just I wanted a little bit of security, and we were able to get that for myself and my family, and the feeling around the club and the confidence that Reece gave me and showed me where we were headed. It was a bit of a no-brainer in the end.
And for you, Shaun, same sort of thing. I mean, what did Reece tell you that really made you want to be around here?
Yeah, well, I always wanted to stay around. Obviously, difficult circumstances for the club, which I respected at the time, and it probably just got drawn out a little bit. But through Shorey and Brady, we were able to get exactly what all parties wanted, and it just unfortunately probably played out a little bit longer than we would have liked. But in the end, we got it done, and that's in the past now, and we've moved on. And I'm excited about playing the role that I need to play this year for the team.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.